Hello students, welcome back. Today in this video session, I'll be discussing about cropping pattern from the chapter Agriculture, class 10 CBSE. It is called the next part of the chapter. Now let us discuss patterns of agriculture. India has three cropping seasons. They are Rabi, Kharif and Zaid. You know that Rabi, Kharif, and Zaid crops, these are because India follows the seasons, and based on the seasons, the crops also grown by the farmers. So let us discuss the difference between the Rabi crops and Kharif crops. Which crops are called Rabi crops? You know, wheat, peas, gram, barley, they are called the Rabi crops. They are sown in winter from October to December and harvested in the month of April to June. Okay. And these crops are needed some of the precipitation, you know, the monsoon seasons, that is availability of precipitation during winter months due to the western temperate cyclones helps in the success of these crops. These crops grown in the month of in the winter season, that is why it is called winter crops. And you know that in class 9 you had read about the western temperate cyclones or western cyclonic disturbances. Western cyclonic disturbances, what does it mean? This means that when the cyclone originated in the Mediterranean Sea and due to westerly flow, it comes to India. From the Mediterranean region till India, the distance is too long. So even the distance is too long, the moist carrying wind, this moisture carrying wind, it is dragged by this westerly flow of jet stream and reaches to India. When it gets the obstacle like your uh, Himalayan mountain range, then gives the rainfall to which part? To our northern part, especially Punjab, Haryana, Western Uttar Pradesh. These parts gets this winter rainfall, and in this place, the locally the name of this rainfall is called Mahavat. I think you have remembered this one. So some of the important Rabi crops are wheat, barley, peas, gram, and mustard. Next is Kharif crops. Kharif crops are grown with the onset of monsoon in different parts of the country, and these are harvested in the month of September to October. Okay, so Kharif crops are grown with the onset of monsoon in the different parts of the country and harvested, you know, that is what September to October, and June to July it is called sowing period. The important crops are maize, jawar, bajra, arhar, moong, urad, cotton, paddy, jute, etc. They require lots of water to grow, which is mostly fulfilled by the monsoon rainfall. And it is grown in June and July. This is the month of monsoon in our India. So that is why it is called monsoon crops. In our country, you know, some of the most important rice growing regions are Assam, West Bengal, coastal regions of Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Maharashtra. Particularly in the Konkan coast, that is Malabur coast and Konkan coast, if you have remembered, the western coastal part, along with the Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, and these kharif crops are grown, especially the rice. Recently, paddy has also become an important crop of Punjab and Haryana. In states like Assam, West Bengal, and Odisha, three crops of paddy are grown in a year. They are Os, Aman, and Boro. And that is Os, Aman, and Boro. They are the types of this paddy which are grown in three states. They are called Assam, West Bengal, and Odisha. Next, we have Zayad crops. You know that in between the Rabi and the Kharif seasons, there is a short season during this summer month where it is called Zaid season. These crops generally grow in the month of May. Your cucumber, then your muskmelon, your watermelon, all type of vegetables, fodder crops, sugarcane also are grown in this season, right? So based on the season, there are three type of crops: Rabi, Kharif, and Zaid crops. This is the table I have given, and this table shows the difference between Rabi, Kharif, and Zaid crops. Major crops. Major crops grown in India, they are called rice, wheat, millets, maize, pulses. They are called the grains. India produces about 51 major crops. The food crops like sugarcane, oilseeds, tea, coffee, horticulture crops. Whereas non-food crops are rubber, fiber crops that are like your cotton, jute. These are called non-food crops. So these crops are grown. So in if you want to categorize the type of crops India grows, they're called the food crop, the cash crop, and the fiber crops. They are coming under non-food crops. Okay. So this is the classification of major crops of India. I told that food crops, then food crops other than grains, horticulture crops, non-food crops, fiber crops. Under food crops, your rice, wheat, millets, maize, pulses. Under food crops, other than the grains, they're called sugarcane, oilseeds, coffee, tea. Horticulture crop, all fruits and vegetables. Non-food crops are rubber, and fiber crops are called cotton and jute. Let us discuss in detail about these major crops. The first crop is called rice. You know that a variety of food and non-food crops are grown in different parts of the country depending upon the variations in soil, climate, and cultivation practices. So, based on these three factors, that is variation in soil, climate, and cultivation practice, we will discuss the following type of crops. The first crop is rice. It is a staple food crop of a majority of the people in India. And our country is the second largest producer. That is, India is called the second largest producer in the world in producing what? This rice after China. It is called the Kharif crop, which requires high temperature about that is above 25 degrees Celsius and high humidity with annual rainfall about 100 centimeter. It is grown in the plains of north and northeastern India because there the alluvial soil is existing and it is available there. Rice is grown very well in alluvial soil, coastal areas, and the deltaic regions. Development of the dense network of canal irrigation, it is required the must canal irrigation, that is modern irrigation, modern method of irrigation, and tube wells have made it possible to grow rice in areas of less rainfall such as Punjab, Haryana, and western Uttar Pradesh and parts of Rajasthan. In the less available or less rainfall areas also, this rice is grown with the help of canal irrigation and tube well system. You can see this map which shows the major producing areas, that the eastern part and the northern part is called the major areas, whereas the extreme north part is called the minor area of rice cultivation. Next we have wheat. Wheat is called the second most important cereal crop, and it is the main food crop in north and northwestern part of the country. Remember, that is north, and it is the main food crop of north and northwestern part of the country. So this is called Rabi crop and requires a cool growing season and a bright sunshine. And the annual rainfall it requires, that is 50 to 75 centimeter of rainfall. And it should be evenly distributed over the growing season. There are two important wheat growing zones. One is Ganga Satluj Plains and black soil region in Deccan. The major wheat producing states are Punjab, Haryana, UP, Bihar, Rajasthan, and parts of Madhya Pradesh. I hope children you have understood. Next we have wheat. Next slide shows the wheat growing area. You know, can you see the pink zone? The pink zone, the deeply pink zone shows that is north and northwestern part of our country is producing a lot of amount of wheat, whereas minor area is called northeastern part of our country. Okay, next chalo, we'll discuss millets. Under millets, we'll discuss three type of crops, that is jawar, bajra, and ragi. Though these are known as coarse grains, they have very high nutritional value. They have very high nutritional value. Ragi is very rich in iron, calcium, other micronutrients, and roughage. It is a crop of dry regions. Remember, it's a crop of dry regions and grows well on red, black, sandy, loamy, and sally soils. Karnataka is called the largest producer of ragi. After that, Tamil Nadu, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, Jharkhand, and Arunachal Pradesh are also important ragi producing states. Next is jawar. Jawar is the third most important food crop with respect to area and production. It is a rain-fed crop. That means rain is required more. Rainfall, or you can say water is required more. Rain-fed crop in moist areas. Maharashtra is called the largest producer of jawar, followed by Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and Madhya Pradesh. Bajra grows well on sandy soils. Next, we have bajra. So, bajra grows well on sandy soil, sandy and shallow black soil. Rajasthan is the largest producer, followed by Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Haryana. So under millets, three types of crops we can explain here. One is jawar, bajra, and ragi. Next is maize. It is the only crop which is used as the food and fodder. Kharif crop which requires temperature between 21 to 27 degrees Celsius and grows well in alluvial soil, old alluvial soil. In some states like Bihar, maize is also grown as the Rabi crop. That means in Rabi season, it is grown in Bihar. Use of modern inputs such as HYV seeds, fertilizers, and irrigation have contributed to the increasing production of maize. Major maize producing states are Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, and Madhya Pradesh. Even Telangana also, where the maize is also grown.